Hi, my name is Patrick Walsh and I am delighted to present to you Bulldoze, also known to those of you in the USA as Bulldog. It's basically one of the many M.A.S.K vehicles in the racing series, and it's one of my personal favourites, but let me start by pointing out to you that it's basically Kenworth or Peterbilt, because if you look carefully on the front grille, the round thing in the front would suggest that it's a Peterbilt. But other than that, it's a beautiful little vehicle, and it's a very powerful looking truck. Basically, it's got two sets of driving wheels, and let me start by introducing the external features. And if you look at underneath, it basically, why I say it's got two sets of driving wheels is that if you look closely here, it's got two differentials, and there's a drivetrain coming from all the gearbox here underneath. And you see fuel tanks on either side. Those, I'm not sure what they are. They look like fuel distributor caps, I'm not sure, and you can clearly see the leaf spring suspension there, and it's just very well, good attention to detail. The fifth wheel looks amazing. You can see it's really shining silver. You never see real trucks with shiny fifth wheels, but that said, it's good. The back looks amazing. You can see the brake lights there, and the mud guards look cool as well, and the smokestacks are something to be really marvellous at. That's what I really like about American rigs. They have these really tall smokestacks. It's really cool. The horns are authentic as well. You can see all the riveting on the back. That's what I really like about Bulldoze. You have all this riveting here. It's really authentic. It's like it's really good old-fashioned American brawn, you know. It's really detailed. You can see diamond plate there. It's like somewhere where you'd attach what are called the Susie lines to the semi-trailer, and you know, that would be where they would be, but you'd often see people on a back of a truck attaching trailers up there, and you can see the foot plates there, really marvellous. And the stickers are also superbly detailed, really, you know, 1980s America, like it's really like a Freightliner type thing, you know what I mean? It's, and the bumper is reflective. It's really shiny and mirror like, you know. It's the kind of thing you see in the Arizonian desert, and you can see the blue sky and desert reflected in it. It's really looks amazing even on this table. Wheels really well, really well, and if you look inside here, you can open the doors, and inside you can see the control panel on the passenger side, and here Borris Bushkin at the wheel. You can see a steering wheel there, and let me illustrate this by taking out Borris Bushkin, and it's got that really menacing looking bear-like mask, and it's just like in the cartoon. He's got a nice yellow beard here, and somehow you've M on the top of his head. Looks really cool. I like his uniform. It's really Siberian. You know how cold it is in Siberia. They wear really heavy clothing to protect them from the cold. And his mask again, just pointed out to you there, really like a bear type, but look, he's dwarfed by his own vehicle. That's how big American rigs are. You can see him right next to it, really big and menacing. Well, that's Borris Bushkin out of the way, so now let me demonstrate as how well this transforms. Basically, you have a button here in the rear near the fifth wheel, and you just press it like so, and it transforms in an instant. Really simple. And these guns also pull out here, and These come down, and basically and effectively you've transformed it into a tank. It's a really amazing piece of artillery. I mean, like, if only they had this in World War II now, that would have sent the Germans packing. And these seats come up here, it's like a kind of a tank commander would go in there and the driver would go in there. As the case is, I've put Borris Bushkin in here, and it's common in many bulldozes is that the chainsaw easily breaks, and many of them don't have their little red chainsaw on the front. It kind of spoils it really, because you just have this gaping hole there, and also as well that's usually peeled off. That's a very important element, because when it's in tank mode you have headlights there also, and kind of a grill there to keep the engine cool, you know. And you have another rocket launcher here, and it's on a kind of a platform. It goes, fires really well, and it's basically inside here you have all kinds of bits and pieces. You know, not sure, it's the control panel on the roof, and it's in truck mode basically, and well, and it's really good. This rocket launcher goes around in 360 degrees like so, and converts perfectly. And really, and another thing is it's a half track. That's what, you know, it basically, there's your tank mode. It's all in half track, you know, and it's really versatile, because you can also have the Caterpillar tracks when it's in truck mode, and even that looks the part. So it feels really well in tank mode, you know, really well. It's well put together, very solid, very amazing. If I take Borris Bushkin out, you can just about see inside his tank compartment where it's driven, and basically we're transforming it back as a snap. You just pull these stacks back up, and what you do is you have to push these guns in first. Don't forget to do that, they break easily. And what you do is pull that in, push those seats down, close the roof, and the chainsaw automatically retracts, and it just clicks back into place. And again, let me illustrate that looks good in half tracks here in truck mode, but it goes back really well. And you just push those back, and it's back into an innocent looking Peterbilt, and ready to haul loads, whether it's from artillery to shells to eggshells. Well, my name is Patrick Walsh, and thank you for your interest. It has been marvellous presenting you Bulldoze, and well it may wear